5 cyclists of different nationalities set a record on their attempt to ride 474 kilometres through all 7 emirates in only 24 hours. Starting at 5:30 a.m. in Abu Dhabi, the 5 team members pedalled through the largest emirate before crossing into Dubai and then Sharjah. From there, they had 10 stops in 50-kilometre segments that took them through Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, Ajman and Quwain. The group was led by 27-year-old Roisin Thomas from Ireland, who came up with the idea. The other riders, all in their 20s, are Emirati Buti Al Nuaimi, Jordanian Raslan Abbadi, Edmar Magbitang from the Philippines and Noel Stander from South Africa. Physique TV was able to meet up with the cyclists to learn more about their journey.
Well, it wasn't done before. It was something that I came up with back in, I think, March, the end of March. And it was something that nobody had done before. So I thought, why not give the 7 emirates, try and cycle it in one day. And we managed to do it in 16 hours. So we have set a record in cycling history in the UAE.
It's a good for me to ride especially in a Ramadan challenge. It's a good preparing for me and first Filipino ride in a whole Emirates.
The ride was basically a challenge, a personal challenge to everybody that wanted to do it. So there was others that were asked to do it and they didn't want to. So unfortunately they fell out, and we were the 5 to stand up strong and to take the challenge ahead.
One of the reasons that we all decided to do it because of the passion for cycling, and because we just like being on the bike. It makes us happy. Well, on the day it all started kind of the day before. The whole journey from the beginning was exciting, nerve-wracking. We couldn't sleep. A lot of planning, so we were a little bit stressed. But as soon as we got on the bike and as soon as we had got 100k in, it was that's when it was okay. The journey, I think for everybody was quite similar, but also different for each one at the same time.
I think on by 300 kilometers it got pretty tough, and especially with not knowing how to sit anymore on the saddle because it was quite a long time. And yeah, and after that we got some headwind and things like that, which was really putting the pressure. But I mean, we had some strong guys to pull us through and to motivate us, and that was the key factor, was the motivation from the others in the group, and which kept the everybody strong and motivated and to push each other on. So when we saw someone was done, was trying to push him up so we can get going, and through that it resulted in what we have done to achieve it in the 16 hours. The best part was the part through the mountain area in coming into Fujairah, which was very nice scenery and something that never saw before, even riding. And I mean, it was nice to experience it differently than in a vehicle we experienced on a bicycle. And I mean, there was roads that I rode on a bicycle now that I never even thought of riding with a vehicle. So what a nice way to explore, I would say, and to learn different parts of UAE.
We had to do a lot of long rides, endurance rides, like 150k's, 100k's. We stopped doing our normal training with other groups, so we basically disappeared for a month and went riding on our own in 3s, 4s, doing these huge rides. So our fitness was very good when we started our ride.
Important factor for other people want to do it to train, and obviously to keep hydrated during the ride. And I mean, if you set your goal and you want to achieve it, nothing can stop you from doing it.
Do their homework first and make sure that the people that they go with, they trust them and that everyone is on the same page. A lot of people doubted us. They said we were crazy, you won't do it, and we did it, and we proved them that in 16 hours we did it with a decent speed average of nearly 30 kilometres per hour, which is something to be really proud about. So relief and pride in the team and everyone that supported us, for sure.
Physique TV, be your best!